Things you need to consider before selling AI art. AI artists use computer programs with AI techniques to produce original artwork in a specific visual style. Many consider these programs as a threat to human artists because they can create similar work at a faster rate and with more consistency than any human artist could ever achieve. However, others have used AI art as an opportunity for secondary monetization or even a stepping stone for their artistic career. If you're thinking about selling your AI art, there are several things you need to consider first. Who are you selling to and why? The first thing you need to consider is who you're selling to and why they might buy your work. There are two main types of AI artists, generative and autonomous. Generative artists create artwork using an iterative process, which means every image is different. Autonomous AI artists are capable of producing work in a particular style. In other words, autonomous AI artists are essentially using advanced software that creates artwork in a specific visual style. If your AI art is autonomous, you'll likely attract collectors and enthusiasts who want to own a piece of history. When your AI art is generative, you could attract art buyers who want to own a unique, one-of-a-kind piece of artwork. How much is your AI art worth? The next thing to consider is how much your AI artwork is worth. Its value is largely dependent on a few different factors. Begin with the creativity of your work. If your art is exceptionally creative, you'll likely be able to charge a higher price than if your work is similar to what else is out there. The uniqueness of your work is the second factor. If your AI art is unique, you'll be able to charge more than if your works are commonplace. In the United States, all AI art is considered to be unique. So if you are selling to this market, then you should not have any problems describing your AI art as unique. If there's a high demand for your work, you can charge more than if there's low demand. The fourth factor is the availability of your work. When there are very few original pieces of your work in existence, you can charge more than if your work is plentiful. Know your audience and where to sell. Knowing your audience and where to sell your work is an important part of the process. If your work is autonomous and you want to sell it as an artist, you'll likely want to start at art galleries. There are several considerations when choosing a gallery to sell your work. The first thing you'll want to do is conduct some research on the galleries in your area. Find out who the gallery owners are, what types of artists they usually represent, and whether or not they accept autonomous AI art. Next, you'll want to create a show-worthy portfolio that includes images of your art, information about your background, and a price list. The best way to get your portfolio seen is to drop by the gallery and personally hand off your portfolio. If you don't have time to visit each gallery in your area, you can also send your portfolio by email. With generative AI art that you want to sell as a collector's item, your best option is to sell it online. You can list your work on websites like eBay or Etsy, or you could even start your own website. Know your motivation for selling. Your motivation for selling your AI art could affect the price you're able to receive for your work. If you're selling as an artist, you'll likely demand a higher price if you're selling as a business venture to make money. When you're selling as a collector wanting to own a piece of history, you'll likely be able to demand a higher price because the work is valuable. If you're selling as a business owner who will use the money to fund future AI art projects, you'll likely be able to demand a higher price again because the work is valuable. Does your AI art platform allow commercial use? With most of the popular AI art platforms such as Midjourney, Nightcafe, and DALL-E 2, there will be an option for you to use the AI art you create commercially. With Midjourney, you need to be a paid member to have the commercial rights to sell your AI art. Any AI art created using the Nightcafe platform can be sold as long as you didn't knowingly use any copyrighted images when you were creating the art. The rules of commercialization are going to vary from one AI art platform to another, so please ensure that you are fully aware of these before selling your AI art. In the next video, we will discuss how to sell your AI art online.